Let's meet the starting five for
just about at the halfway point of the season. Plenty of games left to watch and so many different ways to watch.
BA, how about this? I can watch any game in the league right now on my phone. That's just unreal. I just love what the NBA has done, making the game accessible anywhere.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Green out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Jaylen Brown. 6 to shoot. Ball no good. And here's Young. For 3, George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Now Ball. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Ball. Got a hand on it. Ball against George. The kick out to Young. There's a screen from deep. The Trailblazers rebound. Tries yet again. Hornets with the rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, BA. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Now here's Young. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. George with another miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Up top Ball. Up top Brown. Pass to Green. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Isaac for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
Here's George. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Batum. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Isaac, the pass to Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Green, a screen. Lets it go from 11. There's the block. Blocks it again. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Four on the clock. Ball finds Brown. Off target with the three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And they pick up two.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Ball. 23 points his last outing. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Ball. The rebound by Chandler.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always. And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Now here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good. Green.
Not the tallest power forward in the league, but Draymond Green carving out space.
And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Now here's Brown. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Right wing. They set the pick. Here's Chandler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
For your Trailblazers, Tyson Chandler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes. Certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
That free throw good from Giddey. Zeller's checked in for Portland. Both free throws good from Giddey. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Here's Kidd. 9 points for him in his last game. Zeller for three. That one is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Richardson, guarded by Batum. Richardson, no good. Portland trailing here. Pass to Kidd. Here's Zeller. Here's Lewis. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Batum gets the bucket.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
It's Hartenstein, high post. Zeller's there. Down low. Shot from 12. The kick out to Richardson. Knocks down the long J. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
A minute 53 left in the first. Spins. Robbed. Pass to Dinwiddie. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Kidd. The three is up. Hartenstein pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Dinwiddie. The kick out to Richardson. No good with the triple.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Here's Lewis. Zeller with a screen on Giddey. Here's Lewis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Lewis. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Batum, the pass to Zeller. Back to Batum. Zeller with a screen on Richardson. Out to the wing. Here's Lyles. Portland again missing. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Jaylen Brown. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Green. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Young finds quickly. No good from outside. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ball right side. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Ball's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young against Ball. from 12 feet, and Young gets it to go. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball against Young. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
George outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Young. Back to George. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timeout called, Portland. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
Shooting for Charlotte. Draymond Green taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Green.
For this team, Draymond's a true necessity. Does all the little things. Everyone understands how important he is on both ends.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. George finds Young. Here's Garnett. Isaac covering. Garnett no good.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Isaac outside. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Isaac's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For 3, George. He can't get that one to fall. And Charlotte going the other way now. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Now here's Ball. Green with a screen on Young. 13 feet out. Ball no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Quickly. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Charlotte has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Right side Green. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Green's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Quickly against Brown. They set the screen. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. The Hornets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. The rebound by Chandler.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And George launches it from deep. The Hornets pull it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The three from Ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Kidd. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Batum, the pass to Zeller. Batum against Richardson. Pass to Ball. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Lyles. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Kidd. Zeller with a screen on Ball. George outside. And Cody Zeller is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Lewis has checked in for George. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Giddey's checked in. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 20-5 run. To the middle. The steal. Now here's Batum. He's covered closely. Pass to Kidd. Here's Lewis. Launches a three. Another shot. And off the glass. That one's good. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Hartenstein a screen to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Zeller. Here's Lewis. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 1:52 left in the first half. The shot won't fall.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Richardson to the inside. It's picked off. Here's Kidd. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Lewis. Zeller with a screen on Giddey. Inside. Batum outside. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fades. Richardson, no good. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Trailing by 19. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Batum, the pass to Zeller. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Green. The crossover. Doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Outside Giddey. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. The young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Portland Trailblazers.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when other team identify.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Nicholas Batum, and it's Young in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. It's not going to go for him.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Young inside, pounded by Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
And both free throws good for Young.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Ball against Young. Shot from 12. Isaac for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's Young with the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ball with it. Guarded now by George. Unloads from 13. Ball no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George against Ball. Portland again missing.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
And he lobs it up.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Trailblazers, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
Checking out Portland, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
I don't think they played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Batum, left side. Clock at 6. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. They get it again.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
There's Ball with a 3. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 12 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Chandler, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Eric Bledsoe and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. And the second free throw is good. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Young against Ball. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Quickly up top, defended by Brown. Here's Young. Here he goes. Deflected. And he gets it back. Good. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ball against Young. They set the pick. The shot that time not on target. And it's Portland the other way.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
4-3, fires in the triple. Young's got 11 points.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Garnett. For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. From the arc. George's shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Banked it in off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Young against Ball. Quickly outside. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it back. The Trailblazers rebound. Off the mark there with a 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. And it's Portland with a rebound. Outside Young. And it's blocked by Isaac. And they'll keep possession. Quickly finds Young. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Oh, there's the alley.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. Portland calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Lewis. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Pass to Dinwiddie. 1:46 left in the third quarter.
Trey Lyles.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Jason Kidd.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. To the wing on the left. Dinwiddie with it. Zeller covering. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Lewis. Here's Lyles. Shot clock at 6. Now here's George. Oh, they need this. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 8 points.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's Hartenstein, defended by Zeller. Richardson for 3. Offensive board. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is just what Draymond does, rising to the occasion, showing up every night.
46 seconds left in the third. Pass to Kidd. Zeller with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the paint. It's stolen. And he's all alone.
Draymond is such a multi-talented player. He continues to develop his drive to the basket.
Shooting for Charlotte. Draymond Green. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And so here's Portland. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Zeller with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Kidd. Pass to Batum. Here's the 3. Here's Zeller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zeller's got his second bucket of the night.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Richardson for 3, and they recover it. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Hornets running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Richardson.
Don't let him get it.
Get that boy. Go get it. Yo, watch
I got him.
Shoot
I'm
that,
gonna keep
baby.
coming. Hey,
Kid.
Anyone out here? I can't score.
Watch the pick. Out.
Go. Match up on Trey. I got your help. Give it up. Watch the pit.
Timeout.
Jalen!
Oh. Push the.
Give me a break.
On the floor for the visiting Golden.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
Now Golden State's starting 5. D-Wade out there with Williams. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Randall. And it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Sharp. Wade is covering. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sharp. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
On defense, the Warriors. Williams looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from the high post. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Supersonics. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack. And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for 1.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wade passes to Walsh. Williams against Murphy. Floats one up and finished off by Wiseman.
Love the court awareness on that one. Williams demonstrating his outstanding vision by setting up the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Here's Sharp. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Walsh. Fade with it. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And the grown man strength of Wade powering his way through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now, here's Sharp. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
Largely because of that length. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Here's Murphy. Randall grabs the board. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Clippers. Pass to Williams. Takes the three. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. To the left wing. There's the triple. And it's Sharp missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Back to Wade. Williams with the steal. There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And he jams it with authority.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now, here's Sean after the miss from Darren Williams. Pass to Sharp. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wade. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And here we can check out the story for him. Now Williams. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks so much, David.
Refusing to let anybody get in his way. That was a physical man's jam by Wade.
Kuminga the pass to Bledsoe. Over Wade. Wade with the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Five to shoot. Outside for Bledsoe. Three-pointer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, Bledsoe is a decent shooter from outside, but I think it's really important that he continues to connect from there.
Passes it to Wade. Over in the corner, Randall. To the left side wing. Picked by Randall. Over in the corner, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Jackson a screen on Wade. Bledsoe with him. Heisman picks him up. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. Over Bledsoe, and it's Golden State with another.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Bledsoe for three. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Warriors leading by 7. And the pass to Williams. Randall with the ball. Over Bledsoe. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Johnson in the corner. The three. Second chance effort. Here's Bledsoe, and the layup is good. Bledsoe's got 5.
I'll tell you what, anytime guards get to the glass, I think it energizes the whole team. You got to respect the hustle of Bledsoe there.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kuminga the pass to Bledsoe. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Kuminga throws it down.
So good to see Bledsoe setting up guys like that. I mean, especially when they're wide open and they've got the better shot.
Three-pointer, Wade. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Sharp, and it's Murphy in at the small forward position.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
He's covered by Wiseman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. Dishes it to Wiseman. Picked his pocket. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Wade up top. He has 7. He kicks to Wiseman. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Williams can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Passes to Sharp. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Murphy for the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Murphy's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Randall passes to Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Picked by Williams. On the wing, Williams launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Murphy down low. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Crafty move. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Wade. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Sharp, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Now, here's Sharp after Dwayne Wade's miss. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Sharp. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to Williams. Wade outside. Now the feed to Wiseman. Over Williams. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Wade. Wiseman's got 7.
And he's in a comfort zone from that area. As long as he's got some space, Wiseman can fill it up from mid-range.
Timeout called the 76ers. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
And you look at Murphy, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Now here's Randall. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wade. Outside Williams. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And what a struggle it has been. Yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Randall passes to Walsh. Misses the three.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Sharp. Lou Williams is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wade dishes to Williams. Wade sets the pick for Williams. The pass to Walsh. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Williams passes to Bledsoe. He kicks to Kuminga. Jackson looking around. Bledsoe against Wade. Kuminga. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Miles Turner, Chris Paul out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Miller in at the four-man spot. Jordan with a screen on Williamson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lillard. From 13, always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Paul. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Pickett. Now Ibaka. Off target from three-point range. Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Miller. Back to Paul. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Jordan the screen. Lillard passes to Jordan. Lillard outside. The three. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Lillard. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Williamson outside. Pass to Miller. Shoots over Ibaka. Misses off the right iron.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Lillard finds Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And these shots demonstrate how locked in Lillard is. Just embracing the challenge of scoring on physical defenders.
At the line for your home team, Damian Lillard. At the line for one.
One shot.
Free throw good. Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
And Dallas calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at Dallas, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Now here's Turner. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Paul. A shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Covered by Williamson. Pass to Lillard. Fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Porter gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Pickett. And he buries his first look.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Turner. Tries again, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls to Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league who can also score at all 3 levels.
No good on the second free throw.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Harris for three. And he buries his first look.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Carter. Here's Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Reeves. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Harris.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Back to Dragic. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Offensive rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Dragic outside. Turner covers. And there's a pick. Pass to Carter. Takes the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Dragic against Jackson. Here's Reeves. Jackson outside. And no good. Jackson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Crowder, the pass to Dragic. Outside Carter. The three. And Dragic good for 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Lewis. From downtown. And he can't get that one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Carter. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Reeves. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Jackson. To the left wing. Here's Turner. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
He gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 8. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Here's Pickett on the court right now for Dallas. We've got Michael Porter, Chris Paul out there with Nerlens Noel, and it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. Now here's Lillard. Shoots over Noel. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Outside Porter. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Out to the right wing. Here's Pickett. Out to Lillard. Fires for 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Pickett. Pass to Jordan. Jordan, the screen for three. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
CP3 shoots the ball so well. Defenders have to play that tight.
That's good from Paul. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Williamson with it. Back to Paul. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Ibaka. For three, here's Lillard. Miller pulls it in.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Ibaka with a steal. 3 on 3. Looking to get it going. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 9.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Pass to Miller. Shoots over Ibaka. Off the left rim and out. Lillard against Porter. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Got a piece of it. And he's going for the lob.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Paul passes to Porter. Back to Paul. Pass to Williamson. Here's Miller. The three is up. Clock at 6. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Paul. Jordan, the pass to Lillard. They grab their own miss. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
One shot.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 17. Here's Miller. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Harris is checked in for Lillard. Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ibaka, the pass to Jordan. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Paul.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Jackson. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
This Maverick squad struggling. Now Paul. Here's Miller. That's Ibaka defending. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he gets them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Out left to the wing. Paul with a steal. Let's go with a 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
To the left side wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 5.
And there's a reason why guys love playing with Dragic. Just an unselfish player.
Now here's Jackson. Turner with it. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Back to Turner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Lewis is checked in for the Mavericks. Reeves comes in for Chris Paul. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It took Jay Crowder some time to get noticed as a young player. He wasn't widely recruited out of high school. He finally broke out in the last year of college.
Dallas again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Dragic. Sinks it from distance. Dragic has got 6 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Crowder took that big leap forward at Marquette. He was named the Big East Player of the Year, Richard.
Yeah, and even with that recognition, he didn't go until the second round of the 2012 draft. But it didn't take long to see that he was a well-suited player for this league.
Now here's Dragic. He has 6. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, clever move by Dragic, utilizing the pick and roll to free up another guy.
Pass to Lewis. Here's Reeves. 46 seconds left in the half. Here's Lewis. Jackson outside. Oh, from deep. And he stays with it. They set a pick. Second chance shot. And it's rejected. And they get it back. The shot by Reeves, no good. Crowder finds Dragic. There's the triple. He's off on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. And in the West, Chet Holmgren.
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA. All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Mavericks.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Damian Lillard. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Serge Ibaka, and it's Pickett in at the one.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
And for Dallas, we've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. Zion Williamson out there with Miles Turner. And it's Miller in at the 4. Now here's Paul. And there's the lob.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jordan. Now Lillard. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Outside Paul. The 3 ball. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Pickett. Ibaka with it. Here's Pickett. Ibaka with a screen on Paul. Pickett lays it up and banks it in.
used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's Dallas with it. Outside Paul. Porter, the pass to Paul. Down low from 8 feet. Here's Miller. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
Noel, he's checked in for Turner. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Porter against Lillard. Pass to Pickett. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 6.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
And here's Porter. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And then Porter with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pickett sinks the tray.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Paul. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. From behind the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Williamson outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Pickett going inside.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First team foul. Shooting for the home team. Pickett at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Carter, he's checked in for Lillard. And Dallas with a change here, too. Lewis is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Porter. And here's Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Rebounded by Pickett. Now Ibaka. Outside Carter. 4 on the clock. From 12 feet. The shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Paul. Over Carter. And a great move by Chris Paul.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Porter. Ibaka with a screen on Porter. Here's Pickett. Here's Ibaka. Outside Carter. Pass to Pickett. Lets the 3 fly. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Carter against Paul. Here's Miller. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the Mavericks, Miller. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Crowder outside. Back to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Paul, and the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 6 points.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Outside Carter, pass to Crowder. And the shot goes down. Crowder's got his second basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Reeves. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Porter. Here's Reeves. Back to Porter. 1:19 left in the third. He can't hit that time. Carter finds Dragic. Crowder outside. Picked by Carter. Fires from deep. Rebounded by West.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
That one goes in. Porter's got 8 here in this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Carter. There's a screen. Crowder outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by West. Here's Reeves. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Paul. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6. Back to Carter. 3-pointer. Crowder outside. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Serge Ibaka. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Pickett in at the point.
step out, step out. Get on that piece.
Right here, right here.
Pressure, pressure.
Stay there, stay there.
Yo, get him.
Yeah.
Watch the screen.
Oh, yeah. Hit me, I'm open.
Take that strong. Corner.
Oh, that's money.
Swing coming.
Yeah. Hey, keep letting Who's watching it?
Good finish. Out. Pressure boards. Out.
Screen coming.
Who got CP?
Oh, that's what.
Box out.
Timeout.
I got him.
Reshot.
All right, right here.
Lillard. You know what's up.
Out.
Watch that shooter.
Timeout.
Hey, who got him?
Lillard.
Hey. Get ready.
Oh, say does that.
And there has Greg been. Some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. You've got Mikal Bridges. Lou Dort out there with Griffin. Then it's Ellis. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. Now here's Thompson. Following the miss by Monte Ellis. Noah with a screen on Ellis. Here's Thompson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
Now, here's Bridges. Passes it to Ellis. Over in the corner, Dort. Off target from three-point range. Thompson with it. Last time, 14 points for him. He kicks it to Leonard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Pass to Griffin. Stolen by Thompson. Knocked away. Stolen by Ellis. On the wing, Bridges. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Leonard against Bridges. Now, here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a big-time offensive rebound and conversion. The passion of Noah on display again.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Aldridge after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Noah with a screen for Aldridge. Down low. The putback, and it's Griffin with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ellis surveying the D. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Indiana.
It is not easy keeping up with Monte Ellis. The quickness forces the issue.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it. after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And Ellis drops them both.
The veteran, right? Monte Ellis is still a valuable contributor. He's an exceptional scorer and one of the quickest guys in the league.
Now, here's Thompson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. On the wing, Thompson. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Oh, Griffin in position and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Monte Ellis. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points his last outing. Now the pass to Griffin. Ellis against Thompson. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Well, there's a comfortability for Kawhi Leonard in the mid-range. Boy, he can catch his rhythm right there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Both free throws good from Ellis. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Noah. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Ellis. Count that bucket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside Griffin. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Vintage Blake Griffin finish at the cup. One of the best dunkers in NBA history. Big time.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Indiana. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
I think for the Pacers, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. McCollum outside. On deep. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Austin the pass to Porter. And here's Mayo from the arc. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And Minnesota has possession following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Porter finds Mayo. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here is Porter following the score by Jakob Pirtle. Pass to Mayo. The tray. Again, Mayo missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
McCollum kicks to Hayes. Connects from three-point range.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here's Boston. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson a screen on McCollum. Porter, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for Indiana. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Green. Fires for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
Boston the pass to Porter. Outside Mayo. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's now 6 points for O.J. Mayo. The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pirtle with the ball. Edmonds there. Pirtle kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Porter with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Porter against McCollum. Over Porter. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
It's a tie game in Indiana. We'll get things started in the second.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Kids team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Sacramento. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Lou Dort out there with Griffin. Then there's Ellis. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. And that one's good by Noah.
I'd say this guy is not afraid to throw his body around. Joakim Noah converts off contact.
Bridges a screen on Thompson. Ellis the pass to Holmgren. Goes back up. Griffin kicks to Holmgren. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Holmgren's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. Pacers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Thompson dishes to Green. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Noah with a screen for Thompson. For 3. Middleton bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson against Ellis. Holmgren sets the screen for Ellis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
Well, you love how hard Monte Ellis works on the offensive end. He makes the defense get rough with him there.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Indiana. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers trail by 3. And here's Thompson. Passes it to Noah. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. And there's Noah from the assist by Thompson. Noah's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just take what the defense allows, right? Joakim Noah, good recognition from high percentage range.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the feed to Leonard. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A three from Leonard. Doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And here's Thompson following Lou Dort's three. Outside Leonard fires from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Bridges. Bridges a screen on Middleton. Here's Ellis. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ellis. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Right side Griffin. The pass to Dort. For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And they pick up two. Noah's got 8.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Ellis with it. Picked up by Aldridge. The shake. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, you have to respect the playmaking ability of Monte Ellis in the pick and roll. He is hard to guard because he can score it or distribute it.
Indiana making some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Timberwolves. Porter's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Noah. Shoots over Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Indiana making some changes. Pirtle comes in for Joakim Noah. And McCollum subbed in for Thompson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Boston's checked in. Passes to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. Fires the three. A shot by Caldwell Pope. No good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Griffin passes to Porter. Griffin sets the screen for Porter. Back to Griffin. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And what you can count on with Griffin, he knows how to finish. Rolls off the screen there with purpose.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for McCollum. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hayes. Leonard kicks to Hayes. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Indiana again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Holmgren the pass to Boston. He dishes it to Porter. Griffin a screen on McCollum. There's Porter with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's McCollum. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Leonard from 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Now here's Holmgren. Defended by Pirtle. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's McCollum. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Pirtle. And there's the pass to Leonard. Hayes trying to break free. And it's Leonard missing. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Griffin. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Holmgren. Jackson comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Mayo in for Dort. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Now, here's Porter. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Jackson dishes to Porter. Fades away. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
McCollum against Porter. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Dedmon. Here's Boston. Over Caldwell Pope. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And I'm sure folks at home are looking at that schedule and thinking about making some friendly wagers. What about you, big fella?
Not me, Ernie. I'm smart with my money. I only invest in safe bets.
Like pizza.
Hey, don't laugh, Kenny. People always need pizza.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
The rebounding has kept them in the game, preventing second chance opportunities on one end, creating them on the other.
They've been the more physical team, that's for sure. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Noah is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Thompson in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Pacers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
For Indiana, Thompson, 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Griffin. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Thompson surveying the floor. Outside Leonard in the corner. Middleton with it. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Timberwolves with it. Dort kicks to Bridges. Ellis outside. Bridges a screen on Thompson. Here's Ellis. Dort wide open. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists in the game.
Nice job by Lou Dort to make his way to the corner and then make the shot.
Pacers trail by 3. Noah with a screen for Thompson. Outside Leonard. There's the 3. And that one is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game.
What you love about Blake Griffin, first and foremost, this guy is a tremendous competitor. Puts it on the deck off the drive. Nice.
Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those 3 are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Lou Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
For 3, Ellis. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Kicks to Thompson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Leonard's got 14.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Pass to Griffin. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And Griffin slams it in.
Blake Griffin has been in attack mode so far this game. You love watching him get this steady offensive production going.
And the Pacers call time here.
Start it.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers Picture Dance Crew.
Check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Timberwolves. They're good enough for 8th place in the conference right now, looking to hold on to that.
And I think for Minnesota, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Checking in for the Pacers, Jakob Poeltl.
Poeltl with a screen on Ellis. Sweet move. It's deflected.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
See, when you're open, Monte Ellis will find you. When he plays within the system, he is very effective.
Now Thompson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the wing, Bridges. Tipped away. He feeds it to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges against Thompson. The pass to Leonard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Now here's Ellis. 10 points for him. There's the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ellis has got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers trail by 5. Thompson outside. Passes it to Middleton. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Holmgren sets the screen for Ellis. Going inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
That free throw good from Thompson. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Holmgren. Jackson comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Mayo in for Mikal Bridges. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ellis with the screen for Mayo. Jackson against Leonard. Jackson passes to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know this. He starts to make a couple shots. Things start to percolate for Monte Ellis. He's a rhythm scorer who knows how to find his groove.
That evens the score.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. Get out right now.
a chance to check out stats for Blake Griffin. .156 left in the third. Mayo against Green. Mayo kicks to Dort. Clock at 6. Outside Mayo. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And it's Leonard missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mayo against Thompson. Mayo kicks to Dedmon. Jackson dishes to Ellis. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Back to Leonard. Over Ellis. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Pass to Dedmon. Thompson against Ellis. Noah with the block.
Well, Joakim Noah making his presence felt on the defensive end.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson against Ellis. The feed to Middleton. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
.11 seconds left in the third. Thompson finds Noah. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noah's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, look, you can score, but we're getting seduced into a shot trade with these guys. We don't want to do that, all right?
And, you know, both teams are clicking right now, Greg, but Coach Carlisle, you heard right there, knows that defense will be crucial if they want to win this game.
Spot on, Kevin. If they can get a few stops, I think they're going to be in really good shape.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Holmgren, Griffin out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Ellis, and at the point. Now here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Thompson, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Good on the second free throw. Now, here's Bridges. To the inside. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, Blake Griffin at one time the best athlete in the league, showing off his skills athletically again. I love it.
Pass to Noah. And the pass to Leonard. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 3. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Oh, Griffin in position. Count. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Blake Griffin is so strong, folks, that if you foul him, you better hammer him, because otherwise it's an and one waiting to happen.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Pacers trail by 6. And the Pacers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
For your Indiana State, everyone, let's get excited.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Right side, Aldridge. Holmgren with the steal. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Thompson with it. Outside Leonard. Aldridge against Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Outside Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. deep three-point range. They grab their own miss. Thompson outside. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
Ellis against Thompson. Holmgren sets the screen for Ellis, and the shot goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Well, this is where Monte Ellis has made his mark in the NBA. An excellent jump shooter.
Thompson against Ellis. Feeds to Aldridge. Shoots over Holmgren, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Leonard, the pass to Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Now here's Ellis. Outside Griffin.
Walking foul called on Marcus Aldridge. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Holmgren kicks to Ellis. Here's Dort. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Dort's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Thompson dishes to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thompson inside. Ellis on him. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Thompson. Bridges kicks to Ellis. Bridges sets the screen for Ellis. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ellis has got the lead, back up to 8 now for Minnesota.
And not just a perimeter player. Ellis can use his strength to take you inside.
Thompson against Ellis. Pass to Leonard. Inside, Aldridge. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
And for a big guy, Aldridge is so agile. I mean, lets him work that play there to perfection.
Bridges finds Ellis. Griffin a screen on Thompson. From deep, Ellis. Middleton outside. Dishes it to Leonard. Thompson against Ellis. Back to Leonard. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now here's Leonard following the miss by Griffin. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Timberwolves leading by 6. Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Indiana's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Here are your Pacers breaker dance crews. for this, fans. Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
And here's Thompson. Noah kicks to Aldridge. Drills the baseline jumper.
A proven commodity. Aldridge wants the ball during these moments. Loves being the guy to take that big shot.
And stolen by Aldridge. Leonard on the wing. It's up a three. No good. Shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. From 18 feet away. Another miss by Minnesota. Pacers trail by 4. There's the dish to Thompson. Noah with the screen on George. Shoots over Holmgren. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Out to the right wing. Aldridge against Griffin. They need this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Joakim Noah.
Over Blake's career, he's really stepped up his foul shooting. Very important in moments like this.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Boy, guys, clearly this team trusts Blake Griffin. They want him at the line in these exact moments.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Boy, guys, you have to applaud Blake Griffin's willingness to go from star to role player. There are guys who cannot handle that adjustment, but he has thrived in this new role.
Now here is Aldridge. Noah with a screen for Thompson. For 3, Middleton. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Griffin dishes to Ellis. Griffin attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Composure down the stretch. Blake Griffin understands when to take tough shots and make them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Noah with a screen on Ellis. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Holmgren. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And here are the Pacers now. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Now here's Middleton. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And now we've got the intentional foul.
LaMarcus Aldridge. 4th personal foul. 2 is in the penalty. Shooting for Minnesota, Chet Holmgren. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Ellis outside. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end, with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.